live at 0800 26 minutes, Saturday, April 20th, 2019. As we know, today is 420 Day. The day is my brother and sister birthday, so happy grand birthday to my brother and sister. I'm 36, they just turned 21. 21, whoa. I'm going back 10 years, they just turned 31. They're doing great. My brother never been in trouble. Sister never been in trouble. She got married. My brother got a young lady. She's 6. My sister has a 1-year-old niece. They're doing good. They educated themselves in and out of college. Education just don't mean just having an education from the school or a degree. It's more than that. It's about life. It's about understanding people, and it's about understand what you have around you, the greatness. And I appreciate my brother and sister. And it's four of us. My other sister's birthday is May 4th. My mother's birthday is May April 20th. My father's birthday just went by. So at the time I should have done like a little live just to show you. My father, I'm a little taller than him. But anyway, just give them their honor, they praise, and they glory for the day they was born on. This is the only day I feel as it's a holiday because this is your day. So I take the time out. Thank my brother and sister. Thank the creator for my brother and sister, my mother, my father, and everybody that helped them ascend and elevate. I don't use level up. That's a global feminism word. So they elevated into the best person they can be. So I just took the 2 minutes to say this. I love them, and just thank you for watching and subscribing to me as well. So today I want to talk about, which I keep going over, is the power of oneness. And the reason of the power of oneness, just the whole understanding. There's elements on this earth that we were supposed to attribute to. That means when you're person is being made, think about all the attributes you want that person to have. And after you want all those attributes a person to have, guess what that's going to be called? Elements. So the power of oneness, we went over dignity, control, power, patience, honesty, the you, the I, the me, that's equal to self. Who are you? Self-esteem, dignity, your self-worth, and then self-honesty. And ones I want to go over, I try to do a couple today, as you know. It's very spiritually draining to do a lot of these, as you know. I know whoever does live and this is coming from your spirituality, it's hard to do more because it's spiritually draining. If I ever not told you that, that's why I don't do live, and I try. And after a while, it'll become draining. It's spiritually draining because this is all spiritual knowledge. This is not knowledge that I went to a school, as I was saying. You can get education, you can get all the knowledge you can, but without practicality and without your spirituality, without physicality, without mentality, you don't in your emotion. It don't work. I don't know how somebody can say that they became rich and don't have a spirituality aligned to their riches or their wealth or to their family or to their love. I don't see how that's possible because love is the element. And so the power of oneness, part 2, is the power of oneness. Now I know what to call it, the elements. And what is the power of oneness? Well, the power of oneness is the powers we have that's established upon us from when we are not, before you even thought of. But when we're born, we are given certain abilities. And that's the power. What power are we given? The power of oneness. The power of self. To be able to have control over all things you do. Now, you don't have to believe that. You don't have to listen to me. That's up to you. That's your decision. That's your choice to not know. Now, I'm stepping away from believing to knowing that you have power and control of your whole life. And the best example is right now, visualize yourself if you're not at the point of your life, because a lot of people that won't listen to people because they call it a poor man's wisdom. But guess how many people have riches and And look at that. Look at their life, and think about all the elements you can think of. What is one element you can think of that this person didn't have? Why they divorced? Why they having a rocky relationship? They're the main one of the main elements. It's not love. Faith is not going to be my one I want to talk about. But I want to talk about the importance of change. Because this is part two of the power of oneness. Look at the element of faith. A lot of people don't have faith in their relationship. Your relationship don't come and go. Most people, now forget the divorce rate to me is crazy because going in, most people, now that's how I know they don't understand the power of oneness. We were never supposed to relinquish, give up, let go, or allow a power, even our creator, to have any type of control over us. Our creator never gave the entity of our creator. I don't like calling him a he or she because I don't know what our entity is except the father, but that don't make him our father because you still need the mother. I just used the word father because that was the word, and that word is starting to dissipate because I just want to call our entity the creator. You can call him God or the Father, and the Almighty, and the Creator. It's the one I love to stick with. So see that element of love. We were never supposed to give up power. We were supposed to always go within. Power of one within, come inside of you. We were supposed to activate and access it. But then somehow we allow the world to trick us. So I'm going to see this is not going to go into under my 9 minutes where I usually do videos, and it take about a half an hour to do everything. We're going to upload it, name it, and everything. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the importance of change. But I'm going to continue doing the power of oneness. And so in the power of oneness, we were supposed to always access and activate our ability from the Creator, but that is not so. We're supposed to always go within because the Creator have no more control over us. Once we leave into our mother, once our soul comes into our vessel, no more. That's it. Now, what we have done in what they have done in society. Society is a structural form of what you're supposed to say and do, how you're supposed to grow, how you live. We took on their power. So we relinquished what we were supposed to do, and by faith, by trust, we didn't do it at. So what we have to do is go into that. And I'm going to go over this in a little bit. So what I say unto one, I say unto all, is your path, is your journey, is your choice. So choose wisely and know that I don't have control over you. No one does. There is nothing to have control over you. And if you feel different, I'm sorry that we can talk about it, but you can change my mind and add something else to my mind. But as in spirituality, I know in my spirituality, we was not supposed to be controlled the way the world is going, and has nothing to do with our Creator. Our Creator did not establish us on earth. We corrupted it. We messed it up. We wanted judges. We wanted all these things, and that's why we having this. And I see you in a little bit. Say la.